Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Doggie Diamonds. Doggie Diamonds TV. Keep it 1000. We here. Before I get into anything, let me get into my intro. What's up, everybody? I'm here. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. You see the topic today. Very, very important topic to me. Based off of perception versus reality and what I'm seeing with a lot of individuals that's trying to do their thing. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. I'm going to peek in there. The super chat is also open. The super chat link is in the description box. So when you see that cup on the screen get filled with money, that means somebody sent the super chat, and I will be reading your super chat live on the air. I took off the comments coming through my my screen because I realized I was giving out a lot of free promo and nobody else was doing that. And people was getting to promote their brands and all types of shit on my screen. And I see other people be charging for that shit. And people be getting all types of donations and hundreds of dollars and shit. And I wasn't getting shit, and I was doing shit for free. So free is not going to work out for 2019. So I stopped doing that shit. But at the end, let me get this shit started. So I'm not going to keep y'all on here all day. So as an artist, as it's different forms of art. You have entertainment. You have drawings. You have, whether you do clothing, no matter what you do. There's different forms of art and expression. And I think a lot of times when you're starting out or you're doing many different things in this field, there is no way for you to make capital in the beginning because you're starting out. If you might not have any startup money. And I think we ran into so many stories of this person came in the game, he had this and he had this and we had that, and we fall into these traps of what other people had, and we think that that could be us. And then we just start having this sense of entitlement of, yeah, I gotta come into the game like this, or I gotta have that, or I ain't gonna be shit. And then you start saying, well, I'm lame if I have a job because I am a rapper and my art and my raps, or the hats I made, or the dances that I choreograph should be getting me my money because I'm this, I'm that, I'm the best. And that's twisted. You still have to have a way to fund what you're working on. And sometimes the fun what you're working on is by having a job. That's right, a job. I don't care if you work in Target. I don't care if you work in Starbucks. I don't care if you work in Walmart. I don't care if you sweep. I don't care if you are a maintenance worker, a construction worker. You work for transit in New York City. You drive the buses. You ride the trains. You work in the booths. There is nothing wrong with having a job while you're pursuing your dream. Stop feeling less than. Stop letting people make you feel less than because you have a 9 to 5 job. There is nothing wrong with that. The only thing that's wrong with having a 9 to 5 job is when you become a slave to your job and you stop pursuing what you love and really want to do. Now, how are you going to fund your career? You're going to fund your career via the monies that you make from work, and you might have to pick up an extra shift. With the extra shift money, you put a little bit to the side to work on what you need to work on. So you say this right here might be for studio time. This right here might be for hats. Because we laugh at people, right? Sometimes we laugh at people who go on the lines for Jordans. And we be like, look at these stupid motherfuckers. They running on the line and they getting Jordans. And that's dumb. But you don't know. Some of the people who are doing that are actually buying the Jordans and flipping them. Some people are buying the Jordans and flipping the Jordans. Not everybody. We're not going to give everybody credit for that. But some people are buying Jordans and flipping the Jordans. Some people are buying the Jordans for this price, waiting for a little while, and then putting it on eBay and different, various platforms to sell it and double and triple their money. That's hustling. That's good bread. So as we laugh at people for doing certain things, people are finding a way to get money and do things. So at the end of it all, working is nothing wrong with working. Stop laughing at the dude who's in the cable man uniform. Stop laughing at people because they have a job, because I'm like, yo, some of the most talented people have jobs. The guy who works in a record label has a job. He has a job. He has to get up every day and go to work. The receptionist in the record label, although she might work for a record label, she still has a job. She still has to go to work every day. Somebody still needs to answer the phones. Somebody still needs to serve you your food. Somebody still needs to ring you out. Somebody still needs to, when you call some of these companies for things, somebody still has to answer the phone. What if we start shaming everybody for having a job? Just because he or she answers the phone when you call Best Buy customer service, that doesn't mean that they don't have talent and they don't have other things. And I think we are really, really getting it twisted about what having a job is versus having a career. Many people have jobs, but that's not their career job. That's just something that they use to finagle. And I really think it's just us black people who really, I think, I think many people are that are our people is just really, you know, I just read something in the chat that was stupid, you know, um, you know, because somebody don't know what they talking about, but I'm not even gonna address the chat room, you know, because you talking about a 501c3 payroll, you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. But anyway, many people that are our people, black people, or we laugh at people for having jobs. We think it's actually a diss to say, man, you work at McDonald's. We really laugh at people for working, but you in McDonald's getting the food. If you was in McDonald's, and who's gonna give you your food? So why is the person less than somebody because they're giving you your food? You know, you look at actresses and actors, they'll say, yo, I was bussing tables, I was doing different things before I got my big break. I was, I was a bus boy. 6ix9ine said what? He was a bus boy. You know what a bus boy is? A bus boy is the dude who come in the restaurants and take all the silverware and the plates and off the tables and come put, water and refill your thing. There's nothing wrong with doing that until you can get what you need to get. But you gotta work. And sometimes seeing people with this work ethic and developing good habits, that's what make you want to help them. Be like, yo, you dedicated. So I know if I put you in a position to do something different, you're going to be dedicated because I see your dedication. It's nothing worse than seeing lazy people talking about what they not doing, but they have nothing. See, everybody want what you have, what they perceive or what they think you have, but they don't want to work for it. So when I see people get up every day and I see them get up at 4 a.m. and do you know that some people spend more time out of their home than they spend in their home because they work so much? And that's crazy. Like you pay bills and you pay bills. Hold on. You pay bills and you work not to even be in the house. You out of your crib all the time. You barely get time to stay in your house. You go to work, you come home, and you get ready to go back to work. You iron, you eat, you do various things, and then here you go, getting ready for work. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, there is nothing wrong with having a job. Put your money to the side from your job. Do what you have to do. Many jobs come with benefits, health benefits, dental. Some of you need checkups. Some of you need to go to the doctors. Some of you need to go to the dentist. Some of them provide you with benefits. But just use the job. Don't let the job use you. Use the job to get money, to finagle it into different things, to invest in yourself. Where are you getting the money from? The days of the drug dealer dream, because I don't get how people will brag about how they sell drugs or sold drugs, but feel ashamed to say they work at Kmart. So you so happy to just say that, yo, I sold crack, and I poisoned my community and I contributed to the demise of my community, but you ashamed to say, yo, I work at UPS. That's crazy to me. Just go to work. Like I said, put some money to the side. Every paycheck you get, you say this is toward this. By the end of the year, because we don't live, unfortunately, we're programmed to believe that we live in a microwave world, but everything don't happen overnight. Everything takes time, and everything is a process. So when you put some money away, you say, yo, I'm gonna put all this money away. And then by that time, I got enough money for studio. I got enough money for marketing. I got enough money for promotion. There is no drug dealer coming giving you $50,000 to invest in your career. That's not happening no more like that. And when you see it happen, everybody's going to jail after a while. Why would you want to be involved in that? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You know, if your talent is not paying your bills, get a job until your talent could pay your bills. And even some people have talent and still have a job. Many of these battle rappers have 9-to-5 jobs. Many of these rappers have 9-to-5 jobs. And I do not look at anybody less than because they have a job. That does not mean that you are less talented because you at work. That don't mean that you less talented. You know, and that's the thing. I want people to know, man, you listen to me, you might be at work right now. You might be a Uber driver. There's nothing wrong with driving Uber. You make your own hours. You know what I'm saying? You make your own hours. When you're a man, I be busting my ass, doing all types of things to keep the lights on and provide for myself and others. And it's people that I know that don't work and don't do nothing and ask me for something. I'm like, yo, you can't get a job? You can't get a job? Oh, you're too good to work at McDonald's or fast food restaurants because that's some bum shit. But you're not too good to beg and feel like you're entitled to what somebody else got when you can get your own. It's so much opportunity when you just put your pride and ego to the side. Get a resume together. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with doing this. And I'm looking at so many artists and so many people who do things. They just feel like, yo, I'm wasting my time. But yo, I had people that I know that quit their job to say I'm going to pursue rap full time. And I'm like, you big dummy. You big dummy. Ain't no money in rap full time. I see people, somebody came in my comment and said yesterday, commentary is not for you. You need to get a job. When my job is to do commentary. But even if I didn't do commentary and I had another job, why would I feel ashamed because I had a job? And I'm telling you, it's only us. It's only us that has this fake entrepreneurial spirit, and we're all entrepreneurs. But if everybody is the boss, who's the workers? Somebody got to work for the boss. And when you work, somebody, that means somebody has a job. I got a job. I'm a content creator. If I don't create content, I don't eat. Now, it just so happens that I have a job that I like to do, so I feel like I don't work. But I've been doing it for a long time, and it hasn't been easy. Now, if you could survive not having money, if you could survive homelessness, and when I say homeless, I don't mean that I was ever out in the street, but homelessness is any place you live that's not your home and don't feel like home. So you could be staying with a cousin, sister, aunt, in some harsh conditions while you're trying to get your shit together. So if you could survive those things while you're trying to get your shit together, get your shit together. We see these women, single mothers, either by choice or by circumstance, who get up every day, get 2, 3 children together by themselves, feed them, clothe them, take them to school, and then go to work. And we here knocking people for having jobs, looking at people less than because they have a job. I just think that's fucked up. I think that's fucked up. You an up and coming artist? Get some money. Get your shit together. Save some of your money. Don't go out there and buy 20, 30 pairs of sneakers when you know you need to go to the studio. Because you, in order to you so busy worried about looking the part, you're not providing the means to actually be the part. So when I see artists and they come to me and they say to me, yo, show me love. I'm like, well, this is my job. This is my job to create content. And when I'm creating content, there is no love in work. So here you come to me telling me to show you love and look out for you. But you going to buy a belt and you tucking your hoodie in your pants to show a $400 or $500 belt, when I might say, give me $25 and I'll review your song. Give me $25, I'll post your video. I've never had rapey prices. I never had prices where it was unaffordable. So what does Gucci do for you? What does Jordan do for you? What does any of these individuals do for you? So many people who are getting money don't even know where and how to spend their money because they so busy trying to compete with rich people who ain't competing with them. I keep telling y'all, look how Bill Gates dress. Look how Steve Jobs dressed. But you wouldn't dare call them a bum because you think you know how much money they have. But you look at individuals who got on all this jewelry and all these clothes, and you think they got money. Well, the person who spent their money don't have the money because they spent it. The person who knows that a t-shirt costs 75 cents to make ain't spending $90 on a 75-cent t-shirt. The person who knows that that bottle of liquor is $15 to $30 in a liquor store ain't going to the club spending $300. They not doing that. So as you get in your money, you got to find a way to prioritize. And stop with this sense of entitlement with people. You are artist, cool. You see this woman going to work, she got children. Why are you taking away from her? Why is it that when we meet each other in relationships, the men want to know what the woman look like? They ask their homeboy what she look like. The females ask their homegirl, what do he do? So it's all twisted. If everybody provide for themselves by any means, that's legal. That's legal. There's nothing wrong with being legal. All of this, yo, I'm a hustler. That shit is corny. You're going to jail. And guess what? When you go to jail, you gonna work. And you know how much you're gonna get paid? Maybe 30 cents a day. So while you out in the street, you don't want to work at McDonald's, right? Because you might be only getting $11 to $15 minimum wage. But you willing to risk it all to go to jail and get 35 cents a day. 35 cents a day, 3 dimes and a nickel a day. Think about that. Think about that before you start thinking that. Because let me explain something to y'all from a hustler's point of view. This is taboo. I should not be saying some of these things because it's going to upset people. But I got to keep it 1,000, as I always do. This is all a hustle. When you young dudes come into the game, you got your street money, you are being hustled. You go to the club promoter tell you, throw your single release party here, pay me. I'm going to provide you bottles in the section. You getting charged, overcharged for bottles. They're giving you a section. They're giving you a section. You're paying to get in. The DJ is going to play your record 2-3 times. They're going to put you on a virtual flyer. And they're telling you it's a single release. So they watching y'all young dudes that's getting this fast money. And everybody trying to find a way to finesse you. Everybody trying to find a way to finesse you. And you overpaying and overspending and overcompensating in ways that you don't even have to do because you don't know. But if you had somebody in your camp that had a job as an accountant, as a financial advisor, as an actual acting manager, somebody that went to school for business, still goes back to having a job, they could tell you with some of this fast money when and how to spend that money. But y'all overcompensate and trying to look the part instead of actually being the part. Because at 12 o'clock, when that stage coach turned back into a pumpkin, it's over. You doing all of this to go back home to nothing. You're hustling backwards. And y'all with the jobs are following dummies. You're following idiots. These rappers, idiots. Do you know that some of the money that you see some of these rappers throw in the club is money that was given to them by the record label as promo? Did you know that? Did you know that the rapper did not go to the bank in his account and take out $30,000 to throw in the club? The record label provided him the money as a part of his image. It was a part of the budget, and then they take the money back. Did you know that? But no, you think the rapper has all of this money to go into his bank account and take out $30,000. And they had the Brinks truck come up and they threw $1 million in the club. Then you see all these rappers who got all this jewelry on, and look at this man in the back. Unfortunately, Tory Lanez was on flex. Meek was on flex. All of them was freestyling. They had on mad jewelry. You know what I always do? You know what I always do when I see these guys with all this jewelry on? I always look behind them. And the individuals that put their life on the line for these dudes, who probably do everything in they physically possible to keep these dudes protected and in good graces with society, they don't have shit. Look behind these dudes. You see 6, 7 dudes behind them that if you say something on Twitter, they gonna beat you up. If you say something on Instagram, you don't like their album, when they see you, they want to beat you up. And this man got on $2-3 million worth of jewelry, and his man behind him has on nothing. And this is the people y'all want to follow with your job? You too ashamed to have a job? When your job is providing for your whole family? Many of your children have health care because of your job. You could take your children to the doctor. You could take your children to get to the dentist. Your children go to good schools because you have a job, but you're ready to give all that up to pursue being a rapper or a clothing designer like these idiots who really are broke. So I'm just really trying to give y'all something to reevaluate your thinking process and how you think and how you perceive things, because it's a lot of fallacies being told to you and being shown to you. And for some reason, y'all just keep eating that up. And it's not real. It's not reality. It's not reality. I don't want to be a billionaire and nobody around me have nothing. Doesn't make any sense. What does one man need $1 billion for if he don't have 20 multimillionaires around him? Only we do that shit. Only we do that shit. Only we, every year they keep reporting what money somebody has to us. Every year they keep reporting how much money somebody has to us. And it makes us feel bad because you like, damn, I'm here at this job. Yo, I need this mansion. I need these cars. I need to be able to go on vacation anywhere. None of that shit don't mean you're going to be happy. None of that means anything. You might be living in a 2-bedroom apartment and you able to go to the Chinese restaurant and eat them hairy chicken wings when you feel like it and get you some of that General Tso's, Puma meat or whatever it is they selling you, and you feel like you less than, and there's somebody in the mansion eating caviar and drinking expensive champagne all day, every day, and wishing they could come to where you at and eat hairy chicken wings and General Tso's Puma meat. Some people are trapped by having all this money. Some people are trapped. Some people are unhappy. You gotta really, really think. Success is what you make it. Success is what it is. If you say to yourself, well, I do this and I do that and I set this standard for myself, that's what your success is. Don't stop letting people dictate what success is to you, or based off of what they think you should be. Oh, you've been working here this long. You should have had this by now. Says who? Based off of what somebody else did or somebody else got? You can't stop letting other people dictate how your life should be. If you at work and you able to keep a roof over your head, eat good meals, and put clothing on your back and put something to the side for a rainy day or another day or other plans, yo, you successful. You successful. And that's what I really want y'all to know. You are successful. You know what I'm saying? You successful. And when I go to jobs and I go to Trader Joe's, and they're always happy and bubbly. And I be like, yo, that shit is dope how you here at this job, Trader Joe's, where you. And then she told me, she said, yo, I got what she told me? Oh, we got healthcare. I'm like, you got healthcare at Trader Joe's? I said, yeah. I'm like, oh shit. And they say, have you been able to find everything you needed? I'm like, yo, damn, you mad happy working at Trader Joe's. And the average person gonna look at you like you ain't shit because you got on this Trader Joe's shirt. But the people who diss you for working is the unemployed people. Truthfully. Truthfully. You know how many brothers is in jail that might have 80 years in jail? Or 10 years or 5 years or 30 days that if they could do it all over again, they'll go to Trader Joe's and get a job besides hustling. It ain't worth it. All that illegal shit ain't worth it. I'm telling you, you're going to jail. They're going to catch you eventually. Stop thinking that you have to be some type of criminal to be considered to be successful, because that's what's been weaponized against you. It's been weaponized for you to feel like you have to be a thot, a hoe, a criminal, a killer, a drug dealer, a whore, a prostitute, put your ass out, show your titties in order to be successful. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. I respect the man and woman that get up every day of their life, go to work, have beautiful children. Their children go to great schools, have great education. I respect all of that. I respect all of that right there. You know what I'm saying? I respect all of that. And, you know, just use me as a testament. Use me. I'm telling y'all, use me. If it's nobody else that you could look at and see, use me as a testament for how hard this is to make it, whatever making it is, and how long it take you sometimes. Sometimes it take you a while. I've been doing this for 12 years. In the end of 2018 going into 2019, I'm just starting to get deals and situations that I maybe should have gotten 10 years ago. But like one of my partners said to me, he said, yo, bro, if we had got this situation last year, we wasn't ready. And I said, yo, you know what? You right. You right. Do you keep your eye on your prize? You know why, when you look at racehorses, right? Why you think they got them black things over their eyes? They're called blinders, so you can look, so they can look straight ahead. The minute you turn around and you start focusing on other people, you lost. You got to focus on what you see for yourself, your light at your tunnel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to keep y'all all day. I just wanted to tell y'all, man, salute everybody at work. Salute to everybody that's at work. Salute to everybody who's going to work. Salute to everybody who just came from work. Salute to y'all, man, for really functioning and putting on for society. You know, because without you working, we wouldn't even function as a society. Like I said, somebody has to drive the bus, somebody has to ride the train, somebody has to take the toll booth money. Shit, y'all want to get replaced by machines? Somebody need to work. But that don't mean give up on your dream. That don't mean give up on what you know how to do. Shit, you could go to work every day and be a DJ. When that Friday night come, or that Saturday come, or that Sunday, and you going to do your weddings, and you going to do your little parties, do what you do. Get that extra money. You know what I'm saying? When I go, I'm more angry at the people at work that don't want to work. So when you go to DMV and you go to these places and the damn customer service is bad, I be like, yo, why are you here if you don't want to work and you don't want to help people? I'm more angry at them. But when I go places and there's people at work and they all hospitable and they got that good energy, I be happy. Like, yo, telling you, nobody more happier than Trader Joe's workers. They be smiling. I'm like, do y'all get paid to smile? They be like, yo, look, it just make the day go well when you smile and you help everybody. And I'm like, yo, you know what? That's real. Fuck we walking around angry for? So, again, today is Friday. You might be off tomorrow, or you might have to work tomorrow. I'm going to close out. Take a little bit of your bread. You might have to sacrifice. You might want them new sneakers. You might want that new hat. You might want that new electronics. Prioritize. Prioritize what you want and what you need. And if you really, really need money for studio, you need money for garments, for sewing, you need money for electronics to put your studio together, you need money for a camera, you need money for a drone, you need money for a video game because you're a gamer. Just take some of that money that you're using legally, put it to the side, and do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Stop feeling bad because you got a job. Or you're less than because you didn't make it as a rapper. Or you didn't make it as a singer. You didn't make it as a choreographer. Because the people who you look at and you think making it, you doing better than them. Believe it or not, you doing better than them. Because most rappers, singers, dancers don't even have no health care. And when they die, that GoFundMe come out. And you be like, you was fronting with all these chains in my face, all these watches and all these cars, and you don't even have no money for a decent burial. But the people with the job do. People with the job do. People with the job got 501ks and different things put away. So it is what it is. I'm Doggie Diamonds, man. Thank y'all for tuning in today. Keep it 1000. Peace, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. And live. You know what I'm saying? Live. Stop letting these fucking idiots dictate what you should be doing. If y'all like what I said today, y'all like what I got going on, make sure you hit the thumbs up on the video. And if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and then you hit that bell next to the subscribe button so you can get all the notifications when I'm going live. And if you are subscribed and you never hit the bell, make sure you hit the bell now. Also, I need everybody to subscribe to my email list. That link is in the description box because I'm going to be sending out emails and new things that I got going on and new things that I'm doing. That email list is in the description box. Make sure you go there. I'm on all social media. Make sure you follow me on all social media. Shout out to all the Patreons. Shout out to everybody who send donations. Shout out to everybody who buys merch from me. Everything related pertaining to Doggie Diamonds is in the description boxes. So, you know, that's how you can support me. You know, and support me. And I'm definitely going to come back and give you some good food, good information, good content. Again, do what y'all got to do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing the right thing by having a job, you know, and just keep working towards what you want to work towards. And with that, I'm Doggie Diamonds. I'm out of this bitch. Peace. You are now watching Doggie Diamonds TV. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, you want to hit the bell so you can get all notifications of when I'm going live or when I upload new content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment on this channel. Peace.